Good morning. Welcome. Thank you, Regina, for having me on your show. My name is Petunia, and I am a fire investigator, which means I do not go out and fight fires. I investigate them, and I teach fire safety. With the holidays approaching fast, let's talk about Christmas trees. If you decide to go out deep into the woods and cut down your own tree, you are bringing the elements of whatever is in that tree to your home. There could be spiders, bugs, sap, and heaven only knows what else is lurking about in there. I had a friend who went out into the woods with his family to get the perfect Christmas tree, but they forgot a saw and had to dig it out themselves. That Christmas Eve, one of their guests heard a squeaking sound, and when the father went to inspect it through the tree, a squirrel jumped right out onto his face, terrorized the family. They ran up and down the stairs, and one of the guests fainted. So when you want that tree that you cut down yourself, you're taking a chance, a big one. Now, if you decide to go to a Christmas tree farm, you get the greenest tree you can, because that means it's the healthiest. And when you bring it home, you put it in the right receptacle and you fill that up with water daily. And I know dogs like to lap up that Christmas tree water. Make sure they have their own water receptacle away from the tree. Because you do not want a dead tree. That is a fire hazard waiting to happen. If you decide to have an artificial tree, you make sure there is a label on it that says fire retardant, which means it is harder for it to catch fire. Now, when you wrap around those lights around your tree, make sure that when you leave or go to bed that you turn them off. That's a fire disaster just waiting to happen. And don't over-plug. On your wall, the outlets, I've seen it, don't over-plug. Make sure your tree is 6 inches away from the wall, curtains, vents, candles, and anything else that would be dangerous around the tree. And if you decide to wrap chocolate as a gift, big mistake. Big mistake, because a dog will sniff that out quicker than you can imagine, and he'll tear into that and eat it and get violently sick. That's why the sheriff's departments hire dogs, because they smell things. And if you're serving eggnog, make sure you don't put alcohol in it if there are children present. Make sure you do not bring poinsettias into your home if there are children or animals. I know it is very dangerous for animals. Get silk ones or don't get them at all. If it were up to me, I'd have them outlawed. If you decide to go out and decorate your home, make sure you have a partner. 2 equals safety. I had a friend who was on a very tall ladder, and he was stapling his lights against the house. He was wearing a plaid jacket, and he accidentally stapled part of that jacket to the house. And when he went to escape that, it tore and he fell back. Luckily, there was a tree that caught him, and the ladder descended down and he walked away unscathed. And if you have to go up on your roof with those balloon deer or Santa, make sure that there is a partner with you in case you fall. Are there any questions? Thank you for having me, and I would like to say thank you to all of our first responders out there that give their lives daily. I salute you. Thank you, Regina, for having me, and I hope that all of you have learned some very valuable lessons here regarding fire safety during the holidays. Thank you for having me.